Have you ever wondered what would happen if the teachings of Jesus and the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius came together? Imagine two of history's greatest minds, one rooted in faith and love, the other in reason and discipline, both exploring a universal quest for inner peace. This isn't just another comparison of philosophies. Today we're charting new territory, connecting two timeless teachings in a way that reveals secrets about achieving serenity that you've never thought possible. Hello and welcome to Stoic Embark, your haven for philosophical wisdom and timeless insight. Today we're diving into a groundbreaking conversation, one that you won't find anywhere else. So hit that subscribe button, because this is just the beginning of uncovering the most profound dimensions of inner peace. Across history, humanity has grappled with one fundamental question: how can we find peace in a world full of chaos? For Jesus and Marcus Aurelius, the answer wasn't found in external circumstances, but in the mastery of the inner self. Jesus emphasized peace as a divine gift. My peace I give to you, not as the world gives, do I give to you. His peace wasn't about the absence of conflict, but the presence of God within. It was about transcending the turbulence of life through faith, love, and forgiveness. Marcus Aurelius approached inner peace from a Stoic perspective, focusing on rationality and self-control. He taught that peace comes not from controlling the world, but from controlling our perceptions. If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment. Two different approaches, one profound truth. Peace is an internal state, unaffected by the external. One of the most striking parallels between Jesus and Marcus Aurelius is their emphasis on acceptance. For Jesus, acceptance is rooted in surrender to God's will. Thy will be done is not just a prayer, but a way of living. It's about trusting that everything unfolds according to a divine plan, even when we don't understand it. Marcus Aurelius echoed this sentiment in his meditations. He advised to live in harmony with the nature of the universe, suggesting that whatever happens is part of a greater design. Align yourself with the flow of life, he taught, and you will find peace. But here's the twist. While Jesus speaks of surrender as an act of faith, Marcus frames it as an act of reason. Both lead to the same place, the realization that resistance to life's realities only creates suffering. Jesus taught forgiveness as a cornerstone of inner peace. When Peter asked how many times he should forgive, Jesus replied, not 7 times, but 77 times, implying that forgiveness should be limitless. Marcus Aurelius also spoke about letting go, but in his own Stoic terms, he advised to discard anger and resentment as they cloud judgment and disturb the mind. It's not the actions of others that harm us, but our own reactions to them. Together, these teachings reveal a powerful insight. Forgiveness isn't just about freeing others from blame. It's about freeing ourselves from the burden of anger and bitterness. Only by letting go can we create space for peace to enter. Both Jesus and Marcus Aurelius extolled the virtues of simplicity. Jesus lived humbly, teaching his followers to focus on what truly matters. Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, he said, but store up treasures in heaven. Marcus Aurelius reflected this in his writings too. He believed that most of our distress comes from unnecessary desires and complications. Very little is needed to make a happy life, he wrote. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. This shared emphasis on simplicity reminds us that inner peace is not found in accumulating more, but in needing less. Jesus washed the feet of his disciples, an act of profound humility. He showed that true strength comes from serving others, not from asserting dominance. Marcus Aurelius, as the most powerful man of his time, constantly reminded himself of his mortality and limitations. He practiced humility as a way to stay grounded and focused on what truly mattered. Do not think yourself more than you are, he wrote, for we are all part of a greater whole. This humility cultivated strength that was unshakable because it wasn't based on external validation, but on inner conviction. Jesus endured immense suffering, but even in his darkest moments, he never wavered. Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do, he said on the cross, showing unparalleled strength of spirit. Marcus Aurelius faced the pressures of ruling an empire, yet his writings reflect a calm resilience. The impediment to action advances action, he wrote. What stands in the way becomes the way. Both show us that peace isn't about avoiding hardship, but about facing it with grace and courage. For Jesus, inner peace was deeply connected to love for others. Love your neighbor as yourself. He taught, emphasizing compassion and connection. Marcus Aurelius also valued community. He believed that we are all part of one universal body. What is not good for the beehive cannot be good for the bee, he wrote. These teachings remind us that true peace is not a solitary endeavor. It grows through relationships and a sense of shared humanity. Jesus gave thanks even in the smallest moments. He blessed the loaves and fishes before feeding the masses, showing gratitude even in scarcity. Marcus Aurelius encouraged beginning each day with gratitude. When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love, he wrote. Gratitude transforms our perspective, helping us focus on what we have rather than what we lack. This simple shift is a gateway to peace. What Jesus and Marcus Aurelius taught about inner peace isn't just wisdom from two worlds. It's a blueprint for living a life of harmony, faith, and resilience. By blending the divine perspective of Jesus with the rational approach of Marcus Aurelius, we discover a holistic path to peace. So take a moment to reflect. Which teaching resonates with you the most? How will you apply it to your journey toward inner peace? Share your thoughts below. And if you found value in this unique exploration, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Until next time on Stoic Embark, keep seeking wisdom and peace.